broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We are dance all day, every day, all the time.
We're available on iTunes. You can check us out on the web, infinitedancecast.com. Follow us on Twitter at iDancecast, at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins. If you haven't heard our previous podcasts, check them out.
You must download them all.
And if you don't know, now you know. Not a rapper.
Well, welcome to the show, everyone. How you doing,
Thanks for
Nick?
having me. I'm doing great.
Awesome. So am I.
I had to go good.
And not that you asked, but hey.
That was good.
I know. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, I want to tell you, Nick, by the way.
Yeah?
Who's on our show today?
Okay.
Today we have Andrew Tran.
Oh, I know.
Now, this gentleman, he is brilliant, a brilliant mind, also a dancer, but he has Trandrew.com, which that he likes to be called Trandrew.
Maybe you should spell that out for us. TRANDREW.com. This gentleman started the online dance craze with his So You Think You Can Dance isms and his blog that followed So You Think You Can Dance. And after he had like 3.5 million views, he knew he was onto something. And we're going to be focusing on So You Think You Can Dance over the next few months.
Sure. Throughout,
we'll try to get them in order, but if, they're busy. So.
We're taking who we can because they're very busy.
But tweet us. Let us know what you who you want to hear from So You Think You Can Dance. But we actually did get a tweet for a request.
We did.
Yep. Cirque88.
Thank you.
Our friend Ralpha Conrad. She tweets, "Hey, Nick Drago and Desiree Robbins, you need to bring on at I Want to Be a Dancer, which is Lori Johnson.
Right.
At Eddie G Funk, which is Eddie Garcia.
I know. Cool.
Or Justin Giles on the podcast.
I know. Right. So we're, hey, if anyone is listening and knows them or is following them, let them know. We'll also get in contact with them so that we can try to make that happen. That would be a lot of fun.
Just tell them we're coming for you.
We're coming for you, totally. So, make sure also that you go to Trandrew.com and check out it's everything you want to know about So You Think You Can Dance. An amazing blog, lots of people writing all the time. You can find out lots of information about the contestants, about what goes on behind the scene, things like that. He also has an online kind of magazine. It's called OMG Dance, and that's all affiliated together. So check it out. He really helps represent those starving artists that don't get a lot of exposure. He's really trying to connect people through this online experience. So we're honored to have him on the show today, of course. So it's exciting.
And speaking of So You Think You Can Dance,
yes,
I met Betty White.
Yeah, of course. That was an amazing segue. I mean, you got a million of them.
When it doesn't make sense, you just go with, oh yeah, she's great.
That is awesome. So what did you do with her?
So I worked on the AFI Awards, which is the American Film Institute tribute to Morgan Freeman.
Wow, I love him.
He's great. He's great.
Oh my gosh.
And
did you get to meet him, by the way? I'm sorry.
I did not get a chance.
It's okay. Betty White's enough. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's super sweet.
So tell everyone like the things that they would know her from, because sometimes you hear a name and you know it.
Well, I know her from the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
'Cause my mother and my granny used to watch the Golden Girls all the time.
Right.
But she's been on the Snickers commercial. She was in the movie with Ryan Reynolds.
The Proposal. Which was a great film.
Yeah. I mean, in the last few years, her career has really had a resurgence into mainstream. And she's so sweet, and she's up there. She's close to 90, I think.
Is she really?
But she came into rehearsal, and the choreographer was Donna Drake.
Okay.
Who works a lot with Rhonda Miller. And
Yeah. We love her.
And Rhonda wasn't there this time, and Donna, because Rhonda was doing another job, and Donna was in town, and she was, she's so great to work with, because she's like, oh, it'll be fine.
Right.
We're just going to go in there and work with her. Yeah. But Donna worked it out to where we picked up Betty White, and they swung her. I was just the assistant choreographer. I wasn't dancing on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was so great, and Betty was awesome. She came in and said, sure, honey, let's do this. Whatever you want to do. Sure. And Donna would say, how you feeling, Betty? Do you want to do it again? Well, I feel like I want to sit and watch you do it a few times.
Oh, I love it.
But she's so sweet,
She's a very funny woman, too. She's quick, man. She had this little... She's a jokester, right?
Yeah, and she's so sharp, and she loves animals, and,
Yeah, she does. does.
Because Donna
She's
had her
an
little
activist.
poodle there. Oh,
yeah. I know she contributes a lot of money and time to, the humane, treatment of animals.
Yeah, and what's great about it, because she's so busy, and these stars come in and they have a very limited amount of time to get the work done. So that's why it's so important for the dancers to be on their game. And these guys, we had
and
6 guys.
explain that more, because dancers out there, if you want to be professional, you need to know time is money.
Time is money.
Cannot emphasize that enough.
Well, and first of all, we had to hire 6 black, 6-foot tall guys.
Wow.
That were all technically trained.
Oh my god!
So it's a very specific.
Very specific.
Yeah, and I say to the agents, this is what we're looking for. We're not looking for 5'7". We're not looking for 6'4".
Right.
We're not looking for mixed ethnicities.
Right.
Because that's just how the world
with the whole
is.
theme.
Right.
Well, and that's the way it is. That's why you shouldn't be hurt if you get cut from a job. You never know why.
Well, it's the target demographic, because the whole idea was Morgan Freeman was in an all-black cast of Hello, Dolly. He was the head waiter, so Betty White was coming in. Yeah, it had to be that way. So obviously I wasn't on the job.
Nick.
But they were great guys.
Yeah.
Very respectful to Betty. And
was that hard to find?
The 6 guys that were all the same height. No, it was very hard. Hard, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, tall, short. It's hard to find that, man.
Right.
So,
I can't imagine.
But they were awesome guys. They did such a great job. They take great care of Betty, and she loved it. She had a great time. And I hope to work with all those guys again soon, because they're very professional, on time.
Let me ask you a question.
And I made sure I called their agents and told them.
Did you get a photo with her?
No, I didn't.
Darn it, Nick.
Sometimes it's just not, the professional thing to do.
Well, we're busy, and you're busy on set, so...
Anyways, go ahead. Talk to me about your music picks.
Well, yeah, here we are. Well, mine, I've gone back in time. Okay. Basically, literally, I have a wall of CDs, in my house, and I keep thinking, what am I going to use all these for? Because I buy everything online. So I went back and I started uploading some of my old stuff. So you're going to get stuff. But I did find out they still are available on iTunes, since we have a lot more available. So the first one is Together Again. It's Janet Jackson, and that's the remixes. So this one's like an 8-minute version. And I can't tell you, I play it in class and people just start singing. It makes you smile. It's a great song.
I think you only have 8-minute version songs.
Yeah, you're right.
Except for last week's Poppy. 3 minutes, 40 seconds.
Oh, right. I know. Hey, it just makes life easy.
Yeah.
And the next one I have is entitled Things Just Ain't the Same. And of course, that is Deborah Cox, COX. Yeah, and that's another 9-minute song.
Of course it is.
I mean, it is a classic for jazz dancers.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with long songs. You can cut them to how you want them if you need to use them for a routine. Or you don't have to press rewind whenever you're going across the floor.
Press rewind. Hey, my last one, you'll remember this one. It is entitled Fire, and the artist is Desiree. Remember, that has no I, so it's DES''REE. Great song off Supernatural. Okay, I went into your time.
Yeah, obviously. That's okay.
Hey, I had to explain.
Hey, this last song is by Desiree. But not like mine. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so my first one is a classic by the Doobie Brothers.
Oh.
Taking It to the Streets.
Oh, I love it.
You know who else has a great version of this song is Taylor Hicks.
Really?
Phenomenal song.
Love it.
Phenomenal version. Okay, number 2, Wind Surfing Nation. It's by Broken Social Scene. It's a different song. It's a little bit more kind of contemporary weird.
Okay.
So check that out if you want to give yourself a little bit of a change. Number 3, going along that contemporary feel, is Arco Arena. That's ARCO Arena. It's the instrumental version by a good friend of the show, the band Cake.
Oh, I love Cake.
Yeah, they're
great
guys.
I want to eat it too.
Oh, I do too. Red Velvet.
I was just you.
Yeah.
I just became you. I channeled you on that last statement.
That was good.
Wow, I'm impressed with myself.
No, but it's a great song. I was picking this song last night. Mackenzie said, "You're going to give him an instrumental song? What are you going to do with that?" I said, "Well, it's not up to me."
I love that, though.
The song's great.
It is. It doesn't matter. If it's a good song, it's a good song.
Yeah.
So remember, those are on the website, always listed every week for you. Easy to find at infinitedancecast.com. And if you have any music picks that you want to send to us and share with our audience, make sure you tweet us at iDancecast. Or you can email us at info@idancecast.com.
Or you can mail us like a ham sandwich.
Or that, yes. And I said that wrong. info@infinitedancecast.com.
We'll be right back.
dance experience was an idea of mine to create a great workshop while maintaining a personal training experience. The workshop will be held in a dance studio in Hollywood. Space is limited. The beautiful thing is that there is a proper dance floor and mirrors, unlike a convention setting. The faculty is a collection of all my favorite friends and mentors who are veterans in dance training. I'm Desiree Robbins. Come for 3 days of inspiration and training in the heart of Hollywood, July 20, 21, 22. More info, visit desworld.com.
Choo-choo, all aboard the SYTYCD train. It's pulling into the station. Pick up your petticoats, fasten your chin strap, and get ready for a ride. This is our So You Think You Can Dance series. Desiree, take it away.
Oh my gosh, today we have an amazing guest. We have Andrew Tran, better known as Trandrew. You can visit his website at omgdance.com. Follow him on Twitter at Trandrew, and that's with 2 W's. Trandrew, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Desiree?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you. We're so excited that you're here.
You've got a lot going on, and there's a little number that comes to mind, 3.5 million.
Yes.
Tell us about that number.
Well, 3.5 million views is for my first big website that I made, So You Think You Can Dance-ism. I started it in August 2008, but the funny thing was it started as a joke between me and some other So You Think You Can Dance fans online. And we just started building it, started posting anything that had to do with the show, like videos, pictures, events, choreography. And then it started to mature into this outlet for choreographers to share their work. People started to set pieces on So You Think You Can Dance alumni, knowing that their work would get posted on my website.
Wow.
And knowing that I had this huge audience on the internet, I thought that I needed to take it somewhere else. So I started this silly choreographer poll, which is when I think the site really blew up. It got about 20,000 votes. I was just the poll is basically choreographer do you think should be the next on So You Think You Can Dance? And then I listed maybe 10 different choreographers I had in mind. And then all these choreographers started posting about the site. And I guess people probably thought it was the official website and that it was some kind of official poll, but it really wasn't. I got about 20,000 votes in.
Oh my gosh.
You got to be kidding. Did you charge them? I hope you charged them.
No, but the funny thing is Justin Giles ended up winning, which is funny because he's one of the new choreographers for this season. So it was kind of foreshadowing, or maybe they could have seen the results and asked him or something.
I think you're onto something. They're watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love this. This is amazing. And can you just tell us how this all started? Where'd you come from? Were you a dancer? I mean, where's this passion coming from, Trandrew?
Well, I guess I didn't know anything about dance before I was 14 years old. I didn't even know this world existed.
Wow.
I started dancing after watching Melody Lakayanga on So You Think You Can Dance season 1. I think I was 15 years old. And then afterwards, at my local high school, we were able to take Jazz Dance 1 instead of PE, and I really hated running the mile. So I enrolled myself in this jazz class, and then suddenly I was shot-staying across the floor, and I wasn't really good at all at this point. But then I started to really love it, started watching the show, and then started creating my website.
That's really amazing.
It just really got crazy, and then with the website, I guess people started sending in their information. I guess the big thing about my website was, of course, the spoilers I put out for the show. I won't say what my sources are, but as I got more and more involved with the dance industry, I guess I got a lot of information from dance moms. They emailed me so-and-so made the show, blah, blah, and I'd be oh, cool. And then it got to the point where some choreographers like Travis Wall would go to our page and see who he had for the week.
Wow.
Wow. You should charge the choreographers a VIP membership for this. So go check it out, omgdance.com, for all your news and notes for So You Think You Can Dance and more, because now you're expanding to the entire dance industry, not just the TV show.
Yeah. It got to the point where I wanted to feature more of my friends in the industry, and I wanted to put up different choreographers who haven't been on the show, to get the work out there, you know, I get about 75,000 unique visitors a month. So that's like 75,000 heads that can like see these videos of choreographers that. So I just wanted to like make a new website where I wasn't limited to only So You Think You Can Dance, and I guess that became OMG Dance.
Well, that's great. So let me ask you this. If there's a up-and-coming choreographer in, let's say, Missouri who wants to break onto the scene and get on your site, how do they get onto your site? How do they do it? How do they get their work featured on omgdance.com?
Well, I guess to start, they would go on omgdance.com. Like on the top of my page, maybe in the middle somewhere, there's actually a submit button where I have a form they can fill out, like their name, where they're from, if it's their original choreography, what the video's about, what the genre is, and then it gets sent directly to my email, and then I get to watch it, and if I approve and I think it's like really great, I'll put it up. So,
Ooh, I'm writing it down.
So, like, if I send you a video of me eating a package of half-eaten melted Rolos, but I'm kind of doing a body roll with it.
No.
Yes, yeah, like I'm thinking about instructional body roll videos. I feel like our industry right now.
It's a hot thing, you know. It's a hot thing. And when
like
you see his
Rolos,
rolls,
too. Rolos.
well, your
You know the Rolos with the chocolate and the caramel in it?
Rolo, but
I should have said Twizzlers, but already.
Trandu probably doesn't remember that commercial. And dancers out there, if you don't know, for somebody that started at the age of 14, he is quite an amazing dancer.
So what do you do to get? How many classes a week did you start taking once you caught the dance bug?
Well, at my school, I take one class in the entire year, so I guess I was like in like an hour jazz class for 5 days a week. My second year dancing, I like auditioned for my high school dance company, and then so I was rehearsing about maybe 6 hours a week. But I didn't really start getting better until I started to bridge out into like the dance convention world and started taking classes from like all these amazing teachers.
Right. Hey, listen, I'm hearing that we got to come up on a break right here. So dancers, audience members, don't go away. We're going to be back with Trandrew right after this.
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Ray Barcino with iHollywood Dance, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. I'm Nick.
I'm Desiree Robbins, and we are here with Andrew Tran, better known as Trandrew. You can follow him on Twitter at Trandrew, that's with 2 W's, or go to his amazing website, omgdance.com.
Wow.
He's got a lot going on.
That's great. Andrew, let me ask you this. Who's your favorite dancer that you've seen on So You Think You Can Dance, hands down?
Uh-oh. Ooh, tough.
And then whoever you don't say, we're going to call him right after this and tell him you didn't like him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is kind of hard.
I'd imagine. And okay.
You give us top 3.
Yeah, give us top 3.
But do it in order.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess number 1, I would have to say Alex Wong just because of how good of friends we are. And just
So the friendship helps. No, I'm kidding.
yes. And I don't know, it's just really, really inspiring to see someone of his like caliber dance like every weekend.
And so many styles.
Yeah, it's just like versatile too. It's not
Yeah.
like you only can do ballet and that's like all you can do, but you know. Number 2, I would probably say Jamie Goodwin.
Okay.
I just love her. She's just a sweet girl. I remember she amazed me during her season, but then we became friends off the show, and then she cooked this amazing pasta dish for me. So I guess.
Oh, food
What
gets
kind of,
to
tell
you
us about
too.
what kind of pasta dish she cooked for you.
I believe it was like a tomato vodka like sauce.
Ooh, I love that. I love vodka. Good stuff. Yeah, now I know why she's number 2.
Yeah.
Number
absolutely.
3.
Number 3, I would say Chelsea Hightower.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
She's like amazing. We also like became really good friends off the show, and then
What'd she do for you?
she like
You don't have to answer that. Just kidding. We're starting rumors already.
oh god.
No, she's a great girl, very talented dancer. And, I mean, one of those performers, you know, you just kind of you can't not watch her
Right.
when she's dancing.
Right. Okay, I have one.
Okay, what?
So Trandrew, what do you think? Can you tell us about this season? Who's your favorite? Do you know?
Are you allowed to tell us?
Well, the top 20 just got announced yesterday officially.
Right.
I would say my favorite would be Rainer Ramirez, just because she's up in the Bay Area, and we're really good friends before the show. And
She's amazing, though. I mean,
yeah,
She's good and young. She's like
and
super
see, it
talented.
seems like a lot of people are really being drawn to her. What do you think?
I think it's like it's a different style of dance to me. Like even though it's like the same contemporary like genre, it's just the way she approaches her movement and like the way she captivates her audience is just way different than any other contestant or dancer that I know.
Right. Well, that's exciting. So everybody, since Trandrew has been so good at foreshadowing all these seasons, let's see how this one goes.
So what's the line on Vegas for Ryan to win?
So line on Vegas.
Yeah, isn't there like a betting line somewhere?
Oh, we would have put up a poll last night, but I haven't had a chance. But I'd say the biggest fan bases as of right now would go to Yvetta, the ballroom dancer,
Oh, really?
and probably Ryan. And I'd say it would be split between Miranda Molesky and Jordan Casanova.
Wow.
We should have you on every week to kind of give us your So You Think You Can Dance rundown
I love it. That's very cool.
and give us the dish.
So also, okay, I'm going off now because I want everyone to know that he not only runs this great company, dances, does all these things, he also goes to school at UC Davis as a computer science major. Right now, he may branch off into a million other things, right, Trandrew? But tell us how you're trying to combine, you know, the dance world with the technology world that you know so much about.
Well, I just feel like with technology today, everything is like turning to the internet, from like Facebook to Twitter to anything really. And I just believe that there's like a missing gap, or there's this gap between the dance world and just the rest of the world, and to connect both worlds like I guess would just require technology, and that's what I'm really interested in, is how to connect both worlds, how to use computers and technology to better the dance world and vice versa.
Do you think you could figure out a way for me to be able to audition at home in front of a webcam so I don't have to get in my car and drive to the dance studio?
Oh my gosh.
I bet you could, like these HD cameras, webcams are getting pretty like gung-ho now. You could probably do it.
I bet
All
you
right,
could.
sweet. That was easy.
I know.
I'm going on vacation now.
So tell us, okay, so you have omgdance.com. It was 2 different sites. And it combined together this year, January. And what do you see for the future that you're going to do with these, with your website, and maybe any new exciting technology you're going to bring out for all of us dancers and choreographers, teachers?
Well, I wanted to bridge it out so that anyone could like post your videos. I haven't like logistically found the best way to do that yet, so I haven't made that feature possible. But I have like a couple other authors helping me post videos. A new feature I'm working on right now is separate like convention and competition pages for each like different convention and competition.
Right.
Where I kind of like have an organized space where someone can like view like all like iHollywood videos or Showstopper videos, you know?
Right. So you can kind of compare them right there.
Yeah.
I love
Right
that.
now, what people have to do is they probably go on YouTube, type up their dancer, and they'll like find a video of like, say, Jordan Casanova at like Showstoppers or something like that. But I feel like there needs to be a place where someone can just go to omgdance.com/something/ like iHollywood, and all these videos like pop up, and like, you know, it's just updated and like it's kept up to date. Whereas just making less work for people.
Yeah, because I know when I want to look at things, you have 18 tabs open because you got to go to this website and this one. I mean, it's so needed and nobody does that for us. So I think this is very exciting. I think this is something that really will be very useful to teachers, dancers, choreographers. I can go look at some stuff.
Yeah, and today this is kind of the wave of the future. I mean, we're in the future.
Right.
We're not in the future, we're in the present.
Correct.
It's a gift. That's why they call it that. But the fact of the matter is that, when I was first starting to choreograph,
yes,
we did not have video cameras stuff.
On our phones.
Yeah,
right.
I had one, but I had to put it in my trunk of my car.
I know.
But I couldn't even drive, so I didn't have a video camera.
Okay.
Because I didn't have a trunk.
Well, wow. I
can't haul that thing around on my back. It'd be too heavy. Anyways, what I'm saying is information is so much more accessible now, and we as dancers, performers, choreographers can grow by a click of a button.
I know, with Trandrew.
With Trandrew, who is on Twitter at Trandrew. That's TRANDREWW.
And don't forget his omgdance.com. So Trandrew, what's going on from here out? We got a little bit of time left, and let's hear what those projects are. Besides, doing your omgdance.com. What else are you working on?
I guess.
Besides school, besides this, besides dancing, besides training.
Who's your least favorite dancer?
If he says Desiree Robbins, I'm going to be sad.
We'll go off air for that. Well, I guess I'm really good at social networking.
Right.
Because of the internet. So a few dance conventions have approached me in the past couple of years wanting me to work for them.
Yeah.
But in the end, I ended up working for Hollywood Dance. Ray Barcina, you guys interviewed him already.
Yes.
He actually invited me to attend Hollywood Dance last summer for my first time. We actually only knew of each other. I never actually met him before. Actually, that's why. I met him at the City Can Dance audition season 5. We were in the same group.
Wow.
But, he knew I ran City Can Danceism, and I knew he ran Hollywood. So it was a really fun experience. He won his first tour. I attended the first city in San Jose. What happened was Ray ran across a technical problem with his computer, and it just so happened that I was there in my hometown. And I guess it was fate that was there to help. Eventually I got on board and started touring, and now I guess we work really closely together in Hollywood, and it's been a really fun experience. It's really opened up more doors for me. I've met so many great people, including Desiree Robbins. And just amazing dancers that I get to see each weekend, and all the cool people I get to meet. So that's what I've been up to lately.
Love it.
Well, we cannot wait to see what happens in the future. You definitely have the world in front of you.
Yeah, and we would love to have you back on the show, Trandrew, anytime you want. Fill us in on everything that's going on in the dance world.
And we'd love to have you run our website.
Oh my gosh, we got a list for you.
And next time we talk, I want to know about that one dude that's on So You Think You Can Dance. He always auditions, Sexay.
Oh, no.
That crazy guy?
Well, Trandrew, thank you for being here. Dancers, check out omgdance.com and follow him on Twitter. You have a great weekend.
Follow OMG Dance's Twitter, too.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh. So you got all of those.
This is Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
Flow 40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Ro. This week's healthy snack is Bonnie's Waldorf Remix.
The ingredients you'll need are an apple, some walnuts, some raisins, some celery, which is in season in the summer, and a touch of yogurt.
Now you may be wondering, Bonnie's Waldorf Remix, what is this title about? Well, this is a little spin off of a Waldorf salad that my mom always made for me growing up, and I loved it. So So shout out to my mom, Bonnie. Thanks for the snack.
Thanks, Bonnie.
This recipe is really crazy because we're using more than 3 ingredients.
That's crazy.
But it's really easy to make. You just cut everything up. Cut up the apples and the celery. And you mix it up with some walnuts and some raisins and some yogurt. And it's awesome because it's all the food groups.
I don't know about every single one of the food groups, but...
Okay, so we're touching on a lot of food groups. We've got some fruits and vegetables. We've got some protein with the nuts. We've got some dairy with the yogurt. So
Yeah.
I think that's actually everything.
I think we got this.
But what's awesome about snacks that have multiple food groups is they sustain your energy for longer because you're reaping all the benefits of the different food groups.
So good. The way they interact, it's like creating formations like in a dance. It's good choreography, this snack.
Yeah. Choreography probably with really good transitions.
Indeed. Oh man, this is a good snack. Protein, calcium, fiber. We've already said all this. Oh, did you know that a 1/4 cup of raisins is a whole serving of fruit? That's all. Just a 1/4 cup of raisins.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that. But it is an amazing snack. So thanks again, Mom, for this great snack. Everybody enjoy Bonnie's Waldorf remix.
Thanks for listening. Visit infinitedancecast.com and click on the Food to Go menu
to check out this week's healthy snack. Join us here every week
on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast. And have a healthy week.
To make and take with you on the go.
This is Francis Manzo, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
And welcome back to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast. I'm still here. I'm Nick. She's still here. She's
Desiree.
That's right. And you're still you. Thanks for coming back.
Oh, we appreciate it. So what'd you think? Do you like Andrew Tran?
I like him.
Trandrew?
Yeah,
he's a good
cool.
guy, huh?
He's a good guy. Very good guy.
Yeah, so dancers, make sure you get out there, dancers' parents, get on his website, check out what he's got going on. He's definitely the wave of the future. We need dance to be exposed online and get more people knowing what we do.
Yeah, and he's opening it to the entire realm of dance, not just So You Think You Can Dance.
Absolutely.
It's huge.
Isn't it amazing how something can start and you just don't know what kind of body it can take on?
Well, and sometimes, we're dancers, so we have our brains are going every which way, so not anyone's come along yet to organize this stuff for us. There's a few places, but, as far as what he's doing specifically, he's the only one.
I know.
That we know of.
Absolutely.
If you know of someone else, tweet us.
Let us know.
We don't know everything.
Well, I guess not.
I mean, if we did, we'd win the lottery.
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome. I wouldn't be doing this. Oh, we on the air?
You would.
We on the air?
Oh my gosh.
Just
yeah,
kidding.
you would.
You're right, I wouldn't. I'm just kidding. We'd be doing this from a boat. You know what they say? Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you the boat to sail right up to it.
Oh, I have not heard that one, Nick. You have a million of them.
Oh, okay. So what else?
So what else?
Tell me a joke.
Tell you a joke. I'm not good. I'm a good joke laugher.
I like that. I put her on the spot.
He did, and then can you tell I get all nervous?
Don't get nervous.
Oh my gosh. Stop.
Don't get nervous.
Stop. So what's on the agenda coming up? Summer.
For
it's
what?
Hot
Oh yeah, we're gonna barbecuing.
I know.
We're gonna be barbecuing.
It's the weather.
I'm thinking about volunteering.
Where?
I don't know, like a soup kitchen.
Okay.
Should we do that?
That would be nice.
Well, July 4th is coming up. That's huge.
It is. And I love that day. Independence Day.
Me too. It's like the best day ever.
It is.
We got our independence.
Absolutely.
From the red
God
coats.
bless America. I'm about to stand up and put my hand over my heart.
Let's have a moment of silence for all those who are fighting overseas.
Actually, that is really... Okay, there it was. But I do want you to know that, a good friend of the show is Ashley Silva. Her husband is he's a pilot, so he's in
he flies the
C-130A.
And those things carry the tanks and all that.
Oh, yeah. So they're amazing. They're an amazing couple and sweet people, but he's out there now, going back and forth. So we always send our love out to them.
Thoughts and prayers to all our men and women.
And you can follow Ashley on Twitter at Ashley Silva, Silva. Don't kill me, Ashley.
Hey, if you have friends and family that are up there and that are out there serving in the military, go ahead and tweet us. We'll send a retweet out to all our friends for thoughts and prayers for their safe return.
Absolutely.
We thank them. So, yeah.
And
so
it wouldn't be a show without Bella jumping up and down on the couch with her thing.
No, I love it. She's getting excited about July 4th, too.
I know. It is exciting.
I can't wait for some hot dogs and hamburgers. That's like my cheat day.
I know.
I'm
Your
doing
cheat
interval
day.
training now.
Are you?
On the treadmill.
Okay, so talk to me. What
It
is
runs
this?
like you run like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh,
okay,
I can't
and then
do that.
Well, no, you can. The first 5 minutes is slow walking. Then the next 5 is like 4.5 miles an hour at 2% grade, and then
Okay.
you go up to like 1 minute at like 5 miles an hour at a 2% grade. Then you go down to 0% grade for at 4.5 miles an hour.
Okay, wait.
It's like up and down and up and down.
Got
fast,
it. So,
fast, slow,
but
fast,
do
slow.
you? Does the machine? Do you program it before you go so you know you're hitting this, or do you have to memorize all this?
I
like,
have a little
choreography?
thing printed out.
Okay.
Because I need to be organized like that.
No, I know. Okay. And this is something. It's so good. A lot of dancers think that when they dance, we are it's aerobic.
Right.
But dance is actually anaerobic.
Correct.
Because we stop in between. So for those of you that really want to kind of trim it out, you got to get that cardio going. And this sounds perfect.
Interval training is a great way to switch up your routine.
Right.
So you can do
Absolutely.
that on the elliptical or
So
whatever.
you like it?
Love it.
All right.
Want some more of it.
Nice.
Want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael needs more cowbell, Benicos,
What is that?
and Dave Langoliers, Lagana, for producing our show.
Hey, we thank you for being here with us. Remember, we're here every week. You can download us on iTunes, get all the episodes. Even if you're just listening now, you can go back and hear some of our great guests from our first shows. Make sure you check out trandrew.com for today's information on the show and our food to go segment. All those recipes are up there for you.
I want to know who your favorite dancer is of all time. Tweet me at
Real
Nick Drago.
tough. And give me some music picks at Desiree Robbins. And
Whatever. She just doesn't want to do any work.
And certainly, you can tweet us at iDancecast. We're so happy you're with us.
Yeah, thank you guys for supporting us.
Yeah.
And as always, we'll see you next week.